Hello and welcome to Zailleh Plays Astroneer. In this episode we land on Barren and try to get set up. So here we are. We've landed on Barren, which is the moon of Terran, which is apparently the name of the planet that we were just on. And we're going to start building a base from here. Let's just flatten this out a little bit. So, take out resin. Now I actually do not want to turn that into a platform straight away, because this will be the central tether of our base. Alright, let's dig away some space for this platform. Sometimes when building a base underground, weird stuff happens like this. So I'm just going to take that away, try again, and we're in luck. Take the resin from that. That's going to be our platform. We will take the medium storage, pop it on there. That's going to start powering our base as soon as we get the sunlight. And then we're going to go exploring. Quite an interesting place. Big crater just there. And I think our first port of call will be figuring out what's at the bottom of this crater. So I'm just going to put a bunch of my stuff here. And let's go wandering down the crater. Okay. It's not that deep. It's far less deep than I expected it might be. And I don't see any resources or anything that looks like resources at the bottom. So let's not go down there. Let's head up to the surface instead. Just making a little walkway, just so that it's a touch more obvious where to go down and where to come up. That's a little safer. Hopefully I won't go sliding down the crater into the base of that crater. So we're on Barren, and well, the name is certainly accurate. There's something to research. Just dropped off that plant in front of me. So I think I bought a piece of compound along. And I will go tether this place up. It looks like it may not be worthwhile establishing a proper base here. So, do I have that compound? I didn't bring compound. So no tethers. So it's just going to be a matter of going up this little ramp I made and having an explore until I run low on oxygen. I do have 2 oxygen tanks in addition to the primary one, so Shouldn't be too big of a deal. So lots of stuff to research here. So it looks like coming to Barren may just be a case of let's come here, grab some research objects, and head on back to base. For now I'm just going to put these research objects down there and do a little bit more exploring. I really want to find out if there is actually any compound or anything here that I can use for base building, because that'll make my life quite a bit easier. Looks like we also have a cave over here, and I think we're in luck. I think that's compound, so we can do some base building, tether things, just getting rid of these spiky trees. That's good, so there's some compound. I wonder how much. Compound means that I can build tethers and start building bits of base, but I am going to need resin if I want to build any further out, because I only bought enough resin for platforms. So this will be a case of use this compound to build some tethers and see what else we can find around here. So that's my other planet over there. Can't actually see it, I can just see the little icons there. Going to dig a trusty dump hole. This is where I'm going to store all my goodies for safekeeping. So research is still happening, which means that there's still wind power back at my other base. So I shouldn't have actually taken this module. It's doing nothing for me here, so I'm going to pop that back on. It's got all those solar panels on it, half of the solar panels. Dump some more of my resources in here. I do want to build a beacon, just in case after I leave this place, since it doesn't have a habitat or anything, just in case I can't find this landing site again. So I'm just going to place a beacon here. What colour should I make this one? What do we got? I'm going to make it black. Black flashing red. So that'll be my Barren base. Now I've got some tethers. So that's that cave entrance over there. And I'm just going to do that thing where I build another tunnel over to it. Just like carve a little pathway out of the side of the crater here. Alright, let's tether the place up. See what we can find in here. So didn't connect properly. If I replace it, it should be okay. There we go. Be careful of these, because these shoot spikes out at you when you get too close. So I'm just going to wait till that one disappears. Go past here carefully. Really carefully. So, good old gas plants. Knock that off. Hopefully that gas will KO me. Okay, we're good. There's another gas plant down there, but the gas doesn't look like it's quite reaching me. But the good news is resin. I'm actually gonna, so these spiky plants are really causing me some dramas. So I'm gonna get rid of those two and this bunch here. They need to go. They'll drop seeds, but I don't care about the seeds. I just need some clear room in there to start getting the resin. With resin I can build a proper base here. Doesn't look like there's going to be much. I've got one resin. That's probably all there's going to be, at least in this patch. But more research. Let's take this back too. So I'm going to want to be making my way between these two planets a bit, I think. Keep my main research station back on the on Terra, and use this just to come and get resources. So I'll try and establish just a small outpost here for this episode, and then we'll head back to Terra, fix the base up there, keep extending it, because it's not going to be a temporary base. I originally had thought that it might end up just being a temporary base, but yeah, no, that's really not going to be the case. Got to build my way back out, so I'm just drilling up a tunnel. We had a bit of an overhang there. There we go. Run up here. And that nicely takes us back up there. And we'll tether down the tunnel. Just because it looks cool. I mean, you can tether through walls and things, but where's the fun in that? So, here we are in the cave. There's some thing on the ceiling over there, that's new. Gas plants. You've got like a tentacle thing. Is that gas still going to damage me from this distance? Nah. Let's pull that off the ceiling, see what happens. Yeah, it dropped a bunch of gas, but nothing else. Is there nothing in there? Nothing in there. There's more of the resin around here, which is good. Lots of resin in the roof. More stuff for research. Everywhere, everywhere. So it looks like the plan's going to be to, I cannot take all this back. There's too much stuff here for doing research with. Just way too much of it. So I'm going to get a bit more resin, build a few more platforms, store some things a little bit safely while I make my trip back. So I was woefully unprepared for coming to Barren. that's okay because we can go back. So the small shuttle has enough fuel in it when it's full to make a round trip. Now if I had not filled that all the way up like I was going to, I was going to go, hey, let's see, we only need to make it to another planet, then we would have been stuck here. So we would have been starting all over. Our research back on the other planet will have stopped, and it would have been a right pain. But yes, for now, I'm just going to build a base sort of on platforms above this crater. That sounds like fun to me. So get the leveling tool out. Find some roughly level terrain. That's pretty good. I'll just extend that out. And we're going to have a cool floating base. At least I think it's cool. That's all that counts. I'm not seeing any wind, so, and I think because this is a moon it might actually be devoid of atmosphere, so definitely don't want to put wind turbines here. But yeah, just for now going to extend that out, put some more resin on that. Extend out another one. Did I get more resin? I think I might have had one more. Nah, I don't have one more. But that's okay. I do have one more, just there. Cool, that's the beginnings of my base here. I'm also just going to level out this platform under where the shuttle landed. Just for kicks. Great. So I don't have enough room to take anything back this trip, which is a little disappointing. But oh well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. So let's head back. It just means as well, before we come back, we're going to need to fuel up with hydrazine again. Now we're going to go back to Terran. Exotic. So I can theoretically make it out to that exotic planet. I assume that white ring is my range. For now I think we'll go back to Terran. It's going to be our base of operations till we build up a big shuttle. We can carry quite a lot more stuff, and we can sort of pack up and move the main base to another planet. Alright, so we're back at Terran. Where's our main base? Sort of floating around the planet here in orbit. Should shortly see some beacons pop up for my base. There it is. There's two landing sites quite near each other over here. I've got to make sure I pick the right one. I think it's that one. And we're back. Fantastic. Alright guys, so I think we'll leave that episode here. In the next episode we'll expand our primary base, get some more hydrazine fuel, and prepare to get a better shuttle with more storage, so we can bring back more of those research objects from that moon. As we're almost out of research here. We've only got one still going. So that'll be our next episode. Bit of a short one this time. Not too interesting, I'm sorry, but yeah, live and learn. So this has been Zailleh Plays Astroneer. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again next time.